I will call to order the regular meeting of the Lisle Park District Board of Park Commissioners for Thursday, February 19th, 2026 at 7 p.m. Can I get a roll call vote, please?
Sure. Commissioner Wessel,
Present.
Commissioner Tapella,
Present.
Commissioner Nadeau,
Present.
Commissioner Pereira,
Here.
President Alpita.
Present. Can we stand to the pledge of allegiance? Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. We have no presentations tonight that I'm aware of anyway.
Nope.
No? Okay. Public comment. Visitors are welcome to address the board of park commissioners. You are asked to raise your hand and wait to be recognized by the board president. When recognized, please move to the lectern, speak into the microphone, and state your name and the item you wish to discuss. It is requested that one spokesperson for a group be appointed to present the views of the entire group, rather than have multiple individuals repeat similar opinions. There will be a 5-minute time limit per speaker. Is there any public comment this evening? Hearing none, I will close the public comment portion of this meeting. I will entertain a motion to approve the meeting agenda as submitted for Thursday, February 19th, 2026.
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion passes. I will entertain a motion to approve the consent agenda items for Thursday, February 19th, 2026, inclusive of the February 2026 voucher list in the amount of $614,350.63.
I just have a quick question on it real quick.
Sure.
Yeah, for what's that?
Oh, go ahead.
For the spray area, your memo says we replace it in 2025.
Okay, hold on, as a matter of order.
Oh, yeah.
First, we make a motion in a second, and then we can ask a
Okay,
question.
sorry.
So in order for us to discuss it, there has to be a motion. Things we want to do. Is there a motion to approve that consent agenda items Thursday, February 19th, 2026, inclusive of the February 2026 voucher list in the amount of $614,350.63?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion?
Yeah. So
Yes.
I just wanted the memo says 2025, and I assume we're not actually replacing it like
No,
over year.
no, I want to, I think it was 2015. I'm sorry, that's a typo. I think it was 2015.
Okay. I just want to make sure we're not replacing.
Right, it's an annual thing.
Yeah. All right.
No. Yeah,
It
Scrivener.
was at 2015 in the email, but.
Okay.
Okay. All good. That
Is there any of these that need to actually be amended then?
It's just a memo.
Okay,
Yeah.
It's not like an official document, right?
right.
No, it's
Not
as long as the
actual
action is,
motion. Okay.
yeah.
okay. Which is a matter of custom. Is there any other discussion on any of the other items in the consent agenda? Right, hearing none, can I get a roll call vote, please, Dan?
Commissioner Nadeau,
Aye.
Commissioner Wessel,
Aye.
Commissioner Tapella. Did you make the motion? Oh, I'm sorry, that. Commissioner Pereira,
Aye.
President Alpita.
Aye, motion passes. Did we ask?
Yeah.
Throwing me all off here.
Right. Unfinished business. An ordinance providing for the issue of $1,511,700 general obligation limited tax park bonds series 2026 for Lisle Park District, DuPage County, Illinois, for the building, maintaining, improving, and protecting of the existing land and facilities of said park district, and for the payment of the expenses incident thereto, providing for the levy of a direct annual tax to pay the principal and interest on said bonds, and authorizing the sale of said bonds to the corporate fund of said park district.
Just entertain a
Anybody
motion.
willing to make a motion? Is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, can I have a roll call vote, Dan?
Sure. Commissioner Nadeau,
Aye.
Commissioner Wessel,
Aye.
Commissioner Tapella,
Aye.
Commissioner Pereira,
Aye.
President Alpeter.
Aye, the motion passes. All right, new business, the Village of Lisle request to extend the TIF number 3. From my understanding of this, we don't actually do a motion, it's just a consensus of the board members. That the park district sign on behalf of our board. In agreement of extending the TIF, they need to have this from all of the fencing bodies in order to extend this TIF district. The memo was submitted in your packet, does anyone have any questions for staff?
Sorry if I missed it in here, but do we still get impact fees when there's a tip or?
Yes,
Okay.
Does this eventually go in front of, I know we have like the joint review board or whatever, will this eventually goes in front of the joint review board or no?
I believe so. Right?
The answer is yes, but right now they need that letter to send to the state to get the approval to extend it 12 more years. So at this point, the joint review is not gonna vote on it. The letters are in effect kind of the vote that's gonna happen. If the letters do not, then not all taxing bodies approve, then they would have to go back and redo a brand new TIF. And then that'll go back to the joint review board.
Which would cost the village
More money and time.
And every board has to approve? Is that-
I believe that they have said that everyone, all the government bodies have to approve that letter in order for the state to.
For the legislation to be presented.
legislation.
Right.
Has a cap on the amount of time, so that's why they need all of them in order to extend the cap of time.
Yeah, it's either a letter of support or a letter of no objection. Which,
If it was a brand new TIF, it could include other persons as well.
right, if this is. Right, our understanding is if this doesn't go through, they'll go explore the creation of a new TIF for a new 23 years. And then the parcels of which would have yet to be determined because they would have to go through that entire process to, judge the criteria of each parcel within the boundary.
What are the chances are like everyone signing off on it?
I don't know.
We don't.
Yeah, I don't know.
Really, I mean, we can only concern ourselves with us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, I was kind of curious.
Yeah, I don't have a good feel for that.
Not that he doesn't have a good, we don't know what the other.
That's what I mean, yeah, right.
Yeah. I just wanted to clarify, because otherwise it sounded like you said you didn't have a good feel.
Oh, no, yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay, so
I don't have
it
the
was-
pulse of what the other agencies are going to do. Thank
You have
you.
no insight on it.
Yeah.
Right, thank you, Jeff. Yes, I have no insight on that.
He's pretty clear, but I didn't
No.
want to make sure.
Thank you.
That was a mistake. So, I guess if there's not any objection to us doing that, I guess we don't need a motion, just general consensus that it's fine.
Like, I guess there, we get supported or have no objection.
I think we have no objection.
Yeah,
I would agree.
yeah.
I don't know, right, I mean.
Yep.
So we could support something that we don't have enough information on and just we have no objection to it.
Perfect.
Everybody kind of agree with that?
Yeah, I didn't, sir.
Excellent. Okay. Thanks for getting that info together for us. If there's no further questions or anything on that, we'll move on to staff reports. Community Park Shelter, South Shelter, which I'm in your packet, and I know we all got the email update. Well, it's disappointing. I was happy to hear that we did have the support of staff and that was what they, and especially Erica, that's what they concurred and agreed was the best thing to do. Rather than having a possible melee summer.
Yeah. It was,
Stuff gets delivered today?
yeah, some got delivered yesterday, some got delivered today, and some will get delivered tomorrow. So
Something's going to.
it's quite yeah,
In time for snow tomorrow.
yeah. There's quite a lot of material down there. We're happy to have a gate
Where, I'll get some work.
at the Parks Department. Yeah,
Oh, by the garage.
yes,
Wow.
yeah.
Do we utilize any of that community, back where the old staff offices used to be by the pool, do we use that for storage at all as well?
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. There's a lot of aquatic park supply
Yeah.
materials and supplies.
So the summer concert series, I guess it won't be any impacts if you.
No,
No, so you're different, yeah.
yeah, it's out of the way. So it's not a lot of space down there, but it's enough for the Parks Department to still be able to.
Right. But the construction would be up on that hill anyway, so I don't know that that would even.
Oh, you mean
Summer-
construction during the,
the Summer series.
it won't, no.
Like the original schedule, we had moved that somehow or.
So no, the original schedule required the entire project to be finished by May. And then, so now since it's not, they're not going to start until camp is finished. So the summer will be
Over.
just, yeah, yep.
Move on to the new indoor recreation space. There's report submitted for you. Does anyone have any discussion on that or staff have anything else to add?
No.
Seems like that's going as
Yeah, we have a meeting
Plan.
next Thursday
Yeah.
to review a kind of a revised floor plan. Do you want to?
Yeah, we met earlier as presented in the packet, we met with Williams and Featherstone. It was great to have everybody in the room and kind of hear the conversations happening and planning taking place. And when we meet next week, we're gonna see some even further refined concepts and see how the cost estimates are kind of getting more accurate as we go, and looking forward to the citizen task force committee meeting coming up on March 5th. So that'll be interesting to see the public reaction and then kind of help guide us going forward.
You're getting a good feel for the team that we have in place there and the folks that are, and what they're providing, even with the asks for the revisions, that's an expected part of the process, I assume, is,
Absolutely.
yeah.
Yeah, and that's when we were at the Park District Conference, we had a couple of conversations with the Williams team and with Leon Younger from Pros Consulting was there. And I told them it's just, yeah, they were there too. It's just, for me, who've been, like I said, I think last month, who's been in the field, it seems like forever. It just gives us, me anyway, I think the utmost confidence that I think we're doing everything the right way. We've got the best team that we can assemble, and I think it's the chips will fall where they may. And I think that's what we all want anyway, so if it doesn't move forward, it's not going to be for lack of effort or lack of community engagement, that's for sure.
and for lack of doing it the right way.
Right.
And I have to say, for me personally, even though I've been a fan of this sort of collaborative with these three groups effort going forward to do anything, it was great to be at conference and hear testimonials from other commissioners that I value their opinion, who have gone through the same process that we have, and they're just like, wow, we look back to how we used to do things 20 years ago. Why weren't we always doing it this way? So it's just, it's a much more refined process.
Well, and I will say, because we've been around for that long, and I just explained to John and some of the team the other day that when we presented, we were in referendum in 2008 for 85,000 square foot building at a cost of $21.9 million. And just the site plan and the floor plan alone, looking back at that thing, it was so busy. There was so much going on in there. And that referendum failing, honestly, I think was one of the best things that happened. And so now with this facility and how it's pretty much firing on all cylinders, and then seeing the floor plan and going through this process, it's so much simplified, so much easier. It's like, well, you look at the floor plan, it's like, well, there's not that many. I look at it like, that's nothing like what we presented, 18 years ago. So I feel really good just about that. And this is where we're landing at about 48,000 square feet.
Yeah.
So it's really easy to look at it and identify how it makes sense. And honestly, having Superintendent Pratcher and Assistant Superintendent Mexicano, they both of whom have worked at other districts with big indoor facilities, not only with the consulting team we have, but with the internal team, I just sit back and just stay out of the way. Honestly, it's a lot of fun to see the energy and the collaboration and the resourcefulness of our team to take all they've learned in their careers to put into a facility here. We've got a really great opportunity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exciting.
Well, yeah, we can share it with you possibly after next Thursday.
Department updates. I was happy to see that we were, getting rid of getting ready to get rid of that restaurant surplus. Trying to recoup a little, offset some of our costs. I was curious to ask, I know we put in the encroachments on the timber park, and I know Aaron's not here or whatever. Did we have any pushback from the neighbors even after we removed that last thing? It wasn't removed?
No,
They didn't say anything?
nothing.
Okay.
And they're
I'm a little
hope,
worried about that last one only because,
oh, yeah,
like, that was a full takedown effort, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah, and the interactions we've had with that neighbor have not been, they weren't easy
Right.
either. So yeah, they were supposed to, they were gonna try to get started this week out there, but everything is soup right now, so.
There was some of the walkways were removed.
Okay,
Houses.
oh, yeah,
Yeah, that. Yeah.
yep, yep,
I was just glad, I just never want to see staff have negative interaction with our residents.
no, but everyone else was very accommodating and cooperative. And some of whom even expressed some enthusiasm about how it's gonna look when it's finished.
Right. Excellent.
Yeah.
Anybody have any other questions about any of the other departments?
Some of that restaurant equipment, perhaps you could ask some of the new merchants that are moving in, that might be, they use the coolers and different things.
I think they're going to go to, some sort of,
We,
dealer. I don't think we're gonna go.
yeah,
with that.
we'll publish that we're, the auction sites we typically use. Obanoff is one, and then there's a Gulf Deals or something, is that what it, something like that? But we also had I made contact with a couple of the local pantries for the supplies first. Any of the kitchen equipment that is a little more cumbersome to move and has probably, hopefully, a lot more value. I don't know that we'd want to donate any of that stuff. But that's the type of equipment that would go on an auction site.
These are the same auction groups we use like the gym equipment.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay.
Yep, vehicles, yeah, it's all kinds of stuff that these places sell. Fitness center, that's where we put a lot of our fitness center equipment that we have sold in the past, so and we've got two options too, so if it doesn't move on one site, we put it on another, and Aaron has that process down pretty smooth.
All right, these bar reports. Oh, God.
Yeah, hey.
Hey there.
Hey, all right.
All right, officer reports, as Dan said, we attended state conference again, at the end of January, which was once again, just a really great educational opportunity, great to get to network with so many other park districts, commissioners and staff. Also great to see so many of our staff made it down this year on Friday to join for the day, and engage in educational opportunities, and then have a wonderful, got to spend some time with them, especially some of the newer staff members, so that was really great. And I attended the IAPD with the state's meeting, the yearly state annual meeting, so I didn't have to call in my second, so you guys all had to go. It was pretty actually interesting meeting this year, so it was pretty, it kept you on the edge of your seat, so it was a good meeting, but there's still exploring more, grant opportunities for us in bonding, just working to get work for our rights for participants and free open statement and things like that, so. It was good conference. I encourage everybody again, if when it comes around next year, if you can make it down there even for a day, it is pretty nice. The educational sessions are very interesting and engaging and very well suited for what we do here on the board. They're not just for staff, I guess I would say, to mention that.
How far in advance do they publish the dates for the next year? So I'm very-
Oh, it'll probably come out in March. Actually, we probably already have them.
Might be,
I've
yeah.
out for you since I've got
Okay,
them
thank you.
committee, so I will find out. So, which is great. Treasurer Scott Silver.
Yes, ma'am. All our money is either FDIC insured or fully collateral, so none of our money is at risk. You'll notice that the enterprise fund is doing sales. We had golf sales, believe it or not. We had three apiece where they buy a punch card for, I think it's 20. So actually you had 14, we have $1,140 in sales for January. So it wasn't that anyone was golfing, but we had punch card sales. At this time of the year, You don't see a lot of the revenue because they haven't gotten their taxes, so the reality is most of the fund balances are where they are. And it allows us with the fund balances we have to carry us over until we get our tax dollars in June, so everything else is pretty much status quo.
Well, one other thing I wanted to just mention, so nice to be, to attend the chamber, member event at, Riverbend Clubhouse. So it was very nice, it was nice that we let them use it or that they did use it. It was nice to see how it can flow and be used as a space, and it was nice to see it at the chamber. And hear all the great things that, how supportive you are, so we're very appreciative to John, all the work you do with the chamber on our behalf.
Our restaurant side had $1,197 in sales for the month of January, so that's through rentals and the bar. So we're getting something. Not a
Did we
lot.
consider opening golf course these last couple days?
No, it's too soon. We're
Yeah.
open up March 1st.
A lot of casual.
Snow sheet rent.
Yeah, are there any other commissioner reports? Nothing else, no, yeah, January's really quiet, January's really quiet. I feel like I did more than that, but I guess that's just plenty enough, so.
Anybody go to the brew event, the brewers thing?
Oh, yeah, no, I
No,
know what you're talking about, yeah, no.
The
Yeah, on tour.
yeah,
Yeah.
thank you.
I was there as well. That was the first time we did that,
Yeah.
and Mark was in attendance with his brother.
Yeah.
Erica, obviously in charge, so brings
Oh,
operation.
so it's great.
I had a person go poorly, but it was well attended, sold out.
I saw the
Yeah.
picture.
Most people were asking for another one before they were done, and we already had something in the mix for September to recognize Oktoberfest at a couple of local places.
Oh, cool. I heard some great feedback from the house, so.
Yeah, and every brewery we're at is excellent, so nice to have those partnerships.
Awesome. All right, I will entertain a motion to exit into closed session pursuant to section 2, subsection C, subsection 21, discussion of minutes lawfully closed under this act, whether for purposes of approval by the body of the minutes or semi-annual review of the minutes as mandated by section 2.06.
So move.
There's a second.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, they're now in closed session. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion passes.
We're in closed session at 7:23. Okay, we're back in the open session at 7:29.
Open session of February 19th, 2026. Can I get another roll call, Dan?
Sure, Commissioner Wessel,
Here.
Commissioner Tapella,
Present.
Commissioner Nadeau,
Present.
Commissioner Pereira,
Yes.
President Alpeter.
Present. All right, I will entertain a motion to approve the closed session meeting minutes of August 21st, 2025, December 18th, 2025, and January 15th, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none, all those in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. I will entertain a motion to release the closed session meeting minutes of August 21st, 2025.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye. All those opposed? Motion passes. I will entertain a motion to destroy the verbatim recordings of March 21st, 2024 and August 15th, 2024.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? Hearing none. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. I will entertain a motion to adjourn the meeting of February 19th, 2026.
So moved.
Second.
Is there any discussion? All those in favor signify by saying aye. Any opposed? Motion passes. Meeting is closed.
at 7:31.